I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Elimination, so Bradley will now play Oak Ridge today at 10 o'clock this morning, Central Time. Softball double elimination also. Dobbins-Bennett defeated Walker Valley in softball 4-0. So now Walker Valley plays Arlington at 10 o'clock Central Time this morning. And folks, unbelievably, all three of our teams lost 4-0. All three of them, 4-0, same score. Bearden in soccer eliminated Walker Valley for the season. They won 4-0. And Walker Valley, a great season. Coach Ethan Taylor and his team. It's the first time a Walker Valley soccer team got to the state tournament, but they are done in Murfreesboro. In this area, Meigs County over Riverside, 14-1. So Meigs County continues. They'll play Huntington at noon Central today, the Lady Tigers softball team. All right, NBA playoffs last night. What a game. And yes, I stayed up for it. Up to about 11:30 last night. Overtime, the Celtics 133-128 over the Indiana Pacers last night. In overtime. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. And Big Papi there courtside along with Donnie Wahlberg. I think, Bridget, he had the NKOTB out there, all rooting for the Boston Celtics. So Celtics up 1-0. Western Conference Finals Game 1. Mavericks at the hottest team in the NBA. They're getting the most attention. The Minnesota Timberwolves in Minneapolis tonight, 8:30 on TNT. Cubs beat the Braves last night, 4-3 in 10 innings. They'll play in Chicago tonight, 7:40 here, Mix 104.1. Driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. And we go to Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. I don't have to hold my phone up to the microphone this morning, Bobby.
Hey, you got your tool belt on yesterday and got the phone line fixed, huh?
Well, we got Bob the Builder in here, actually. He worked on it. And hey, Bobby, I understand you and Bridget saw each other on the softball field last night. Is that right?
We did. We had a doubleheader last night. Did well. We won both games. How'd you guys do, Bridget?
Well,
Not all of you.
Yeah, so we also had a scheduled doubleheader, but the first team didn't show, and then we won the second game, though. So I'm excited about that.
So where are you guys playing Church League? Because, Tinsley looks like, marching around the wall of Jericho, and it's all down. So where are you guys playing?
We're playing at the new fields, Elrod Park. Is that, am I remembering correctly?
That's beautiful.
The name? But it's over at Parkview Elementary. The new park's over there, in the county parks.
So who did you?
I think the city is working with the county to provide recreation for the community. So they're working together. Glad to see it.
As my friends Winona and Naoma, love will build a bridge between the city council and the county commission. God bless you. Hey, Bobby, also, before you get into your economics talk.
Sure.
Chattanooga was named the best place to live in Tennessee by U.S. News and World Report. Number one. Now, Bridget made a campaign statement earlier about Cleveland, which nobody believes you. Number one in the nation of best places to live, according to U.S. News and World Report. I can't say world. U.S. News and World Report is Naples, Florida. Naples, okay. Florida. Ask Dale R. Hughes about Naples, Florida. What?
Well, I've been blessed to live near both of those two places, obviously here in Cleveland, Tennessee, and I'm assuming Cleveland's kind of included in that best places in Tennessee by extension of being so close to Chattanooga, no. I would imagine.
Sadly, Cleveland was not mentioned. Now, number 10 in the new edition of Southern Living magazine of small towns in Tennessee, number 10. But, hey, like Ricky Bobby said, if you ain't first, you're last. So it ain't happening. Mm-hmm. And I fully blame Mayor Brooks for this, by the way. Walter Cronkite, the most trusted man in America, once called Chattanooga the dirtiest city in America. And now they're number one in the state, number 27 overall. The top five, Naples, Florida, Boise, Idaho, Colorado Springs, Colorado, Greenville, South Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. Fine, I'll finish out the top 10. Raleigh, Huntsville, By the way, Huntsville is the Austin, Texas of the Southeast. Virginia Beach, Austin, Texas, and Boulder, Colorado, the top 10, ladies and gentlemen.
Interesting.
All very good places to live.
Bobby Ludwig, Jones Financial Advisor. All right, Bobby, what's up? Come on.
Hey, first, I want to make sure that I don't forget today is Kate Ludwig's 18th birthday. Today, so... But I knew Bridget had that written down already since Monday.
Bridget, why didn't you mention it last
already
time?
mentioned her birthday. I just didn't have the age.
Oh, you got to take her to register to vote? That's the first thing she does.
Yeah, we're going to register to vote, get her enlisted in the Army, and what else we can do in state team. So.
That's wonderful. Well, happy birthday.
Yeah. So big milestone. All right, so the markets. Let me get my glasses on, Steve. So I can
I'll kill some time here. We'll have Bridget talk. Everybody go to sleep.
Markets were up yesterday. The Dow up 66 points to close at 39,873. S&P down up 13 to close at 5,321, and the Nasdaq up 37 to close at 16,833. I think those are all-time highs on the S&P and the Nasdaq. Dow Jones kind of took a backseat just a little bit yesterday or 2 days ago, then coming back up. But markets are doing well. Back to you guys in the studio.
Are you still pitching for Grace Point?
I moved over and put old Jim Kibler in the pitching spot. He's usually playing first base for us. Now I was playing first base and riding the pine yesterday, Steve. You know, it's giving other people opportunity to play.
Yeah. Who'd you guys beat in the doubleheader? Do you remember?
Let's see. Tim Burns' church was Lakeview.
Lakeview Church of God?
Lakeview. Yep.
Is it Lakeview Church of God?
A team out there. So Tim usually played with us because his team wasn't able to get a team together. So now he's got his own team. And then we played Peerless Road.
Oh, Peerless Road, Church of God, Prosy.
Yeah.
Did Pastor Darren Shaw keep his shirt on? Would be the question.
Yeah, they did.
Well, I'm just wondering.
It was clean. So you got to come out and check it out. So you got to play softball, Steve. Come on.
Yeah. When's the next game?
Never mind. Thursday.
I'll be there.
Thursday.
What time?
Good question. I'll send you
9:30 p.m.
9:30 p.m. I'm there, man. Prime time.
Okay, we'll see you
How do we
there.
get hold of you, Bobby? Now we're running way behind.
So give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs. 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station. I'll say this, Steve, about Church League softball, actually an open softball. It brings the community out. I know 20, 30 years ago, I think it was probably a bigger program, but there's still a lot of teams, a lot of people. It provides a lot of recreation, a lot of fun. The parks are full. The parks are full when softball's happening. So it's not just Church League, but it's open league. So it's a big part of the community in the spring and the fall. And they're doing a good. Shanika's doing a good job, and keep it up. Look forward to the new parks in Tinsley. There, that's my plug.
Oh, excuse me. What happened? Bye. Get off my phone. My God, what's trying to be the commissioner of the league? What is he doing? He takes 10 minutes for that?
I love it.
I want to tell you about bringing everybody together. Hallelujah. 746. My Lord, could you imagine living with him? Good gracious. I love him, but good Lord, leave me out of it.
At Wholesale Supply, we're more than just a plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. We're your
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop,
where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher
is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. And we have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
It's Dad. Shh. Hey, Dad.
Just wanted to make sure that you're not giving away the free adjustable bases with the iCool and L&K set. And definitely don't sell our new 45th anniversary mattresses for $5.99 in any size.
Yeah, we're definitely not doing any of that.
Okay, good.
Right now at Mermaid through Memorial Day, get a free adjustable base upgrade with any iCool or L&K set, or $5.99 your choice any size on our new 45th anniversary mattress. But shh, don't tell my dad.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Bender Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Bender Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Bender Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, bender-realty.com.
This is more than a biscuit baker. This is a Hardee's goodness maker. And there are thousands who rise every morning to get your day started with made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuits.
That's good. I am a Hardee's biscuit maker.
It's not the easy way, but it's the only way to make Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfasts this good. Choose sausage and egg, country fried steak, or signature gravy. Order ahead on the Hardee's app.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here, and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Also, Kate Ludwig is 18 today. This is Bobby Ludwig's oldest daughter?
I don't know, I guess, but after that speech he just gave, I could see Kate leaving home.
No.
That's going to be her gift.
Xander Cassida is celebrating a birthday today. He just graduated 5th grade, headed to middle school in the fall. He is loved by his whole family. That's from mom, dad, and his 2 big brothers. Tommy Perkle is 80 today. The birthday wish says he's a wonderful husband, father, and grandfather. Also, Michael and Karen Galloway, they are celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary today. And then John and Michelle Goodwin, they are celebrating their 20th anniversary.
John Goodman and Roseanne?
John and Michelle Goodwin.
Oh, Goodwin. How many years now?
And then 20 years.
20 years, God love them.
And then Joy and Brandon Key, they are celebrating their anniversary today as well.
You sound real sure about it.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
They just sent this in, so I'm just reading
this
it now.
just in, ladies and
live.
gentlemen. Hey, Dr. Seth Ford, we need you stat aisle 5
Yes.
over here for Bridget. Her eyes. Well, either that or Ernest Angsley. Sadly, he's gone. So I don't know.
Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest mix line.
Say baby.
614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have the products and services to help make your dreams come true. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com.
Well, we had the Attorney General of the state, State Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti, in our studios on Tuesday afternoon yesterday. And there's a lot going on, obviously, in this state, and his office has been extremely busy. And by the way, many things and many potential laws that affect most every Tennessean. So we had the chance to speak with him in person. It's the 3rd time I've interviewed the Attorney General. He came here to our studios. And one thing we talked about is the fact that Tennessee has joined 25 other states in a lawsuit against the Biden administration over changes to Title IX. Here's a clip from the interview yesterday. Another suit that you file along with 25 other states suing the Biden administration on... Another suit that you file along with 25 other states suing the Biden administration on changes to Title IX. Tell me about that.
So Title IX is basically the same thing. Title IX is the sex discrimination in education law. So this deals with schools, both primary schools and university level schools. And the Title IX changes mean that if you have a locker room for girls and a boy walks into it, if you question why the boy is there, you don't have to know whether or not they identify as a girl because you're not allowed to ask. So if any boy just walks into the girls' locker room, you are going to be violating their civil rights by asking them questions about it or asking them to leave. It completely eliminates women's privacy. And under this new doctrine that the Supreme Court adopted, the major questions doctrine, major questions are supposed to be decided by Congress, not by the federal agencies. And eliminating sex segregated spaces is a pretty major question. It's not something that a couple bureaucrats can do on the fly.
Go to mixtv.tv. I will say that, and Fruit Loops, you got really nervous when the Attorney General walked in. I noticed you got very nervous.
It was the former state trooper that was traveling with him that scared us.
Bridget, you also, I mean, you couldn't get out of here quick enough.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as he walked in, I was out the door.
Both of your ankle bracelets were really buzzing. Anyway, mixtv.tv, you can see the full interview. Also, Bradley County, the IT committee heard from Cleveland Utilities CEO Tim Henderson talking about the rapid progress in transitioning Cleveland Utilities to provide internet service, calling it a move at light speed. Tim Henderson, not bad, buddy. That's a pretty good one there.
See what you did there.
I see what you did there, Tim. That's good. Looking at service rollout mid to late 2024. Well, my Bible says this is mid 24, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Bible.
Basically.
Yes.
I know. Come on. So mid to late 2024. Hey, Fruit Loops, are we signed up for this? Was he doing, a smoke break?
No.
Hey, the Attorney General's gone. You can come back. What?
No, we're not, but we should be, yes.
Pre-register. Hey, Tim, sign us up. Pre-register for Cleveland Utility Fiber Service. Go to fiber.clevelandutilities.com. Chattanooga voted the number one place to live in the volunteer state. Number one is Chattanooga, according to U.S. News and World Report. Number one nationally, Naples, Florida. Hang on a second. Chattanooga, 27 in the nation. Knoxville, 29. Atlanta, 30. Nashville, 50. Memphis, 122. All right, so, Bridget, it begs the question. I want to hear from the public. Not really, but we got to fill some time here. If you could live anywhere, where would you live?
Good question.
Now, some of you, we will hold you to it. And I'll call Matt Carlson. I'll help you move. There you go, Carlson. 423-614-6499. You can call her. Hey, are the phones working today? Fruit Loops?
Yeah, you just talked to Bobby Ludwig.
Well, you know what? I fell asleep talking to him.
Memory, but that's okay.
He was in stanza 3 of the U.S. Constitution. My Lord, what was he doing? If I was Kate Ludwig, I'd move out today. Good Lord. I've never heard him do that. He starts slobbering all over himself. Good gracious. That was
passionate about church league softball.
He was talking about church league softball.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so call or text 423-614-6499. If you could live anywhere, where would you live? Would you move to Chattanooga, number one in Tennessee? Would you live in Naples, Florida, number one in the nation? Or maybe you're like the Matt Hurst family that's in Colorado Springs, Colorado this morning, number 3 in the nation. Text, call, whatever. We'll read some of these. Make it interesting. All right. Check the streets. Bridget, what's up?
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Buick can get you ready for Memorial Day and summer vacations. For the month of May, they have specials on all of their family and personal SUVs. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on Northley Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Red-A-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop. Locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
Springtime is a great time to refresh that old mattress with a new one during the Memorial Day savings event going on now at Mermaid Mattress, a proud sponsor of the Mix 104.1 Spring Home Refresh.
Well, thank you, Roger, for reminding me of that. So our Spring Home Refresh, over $5,000 in prizes for your home will be given away Friday morning at around 7:30. Bridget, it's all presented by Cleveland Insurance, but people have got to get registered. Friday morning's a big day.
That's right. Register now at mymix1041.com. Again, all of that and all the details about the contest on our website, mymix1041.com.
Watch over your money so you've got more.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Shh, it's Dad. Shh. Hey, Dad.
Just wanted to make sure that you're not giving away the free adjustable bases with the iCool and L&K sets. And definitely don't sell our new 45th anniversary mattresses for $5.99 in any size.
Yeah, we're definitely not doing any of that.
Okay, good.
Right now at Mermaid through Memorial Day, get a free adjustable base upgrade with any iCool or L&K set, or $5.99 your choice any size on our new 45th anniversary mattress. But shh, don't tell my dad.
Your sleep, handmade, hand delivered.
Are you a business owner and looking to help your employees out with health care? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped Pastor Ed Lipsey and the staff at South Cleveland Church of God and their families.
One of my deacons, Tim Sams, brought the information to me about Direct Primary Health Care and shared with me what they did, and we reached out to them, and I thought it would be a good supplement for all of our staff members. And so my family and then all the staff members at South Cleveland are all on a plan here, and I think everyone has absolutely enjoyed it thoroughly, and it's definitely unique. It's like no other doctor's office that I've ever had in my life. It's nice to be able to make a phone call just to ask a question and not feel like that you're burdening your physician. They do a tremendous job of making themselves available to you, and I think that's a forgotten thing in most practices today. People have become just so busy, so distracted, and so professional that availability doesn't seem to be as important as it was 40, 50 years ago. It's been one of the greatest relationships of my ministry.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
And delivered.
For today, partly cloudy skies this morning and then increasing clouds this afternoon, a high of 86 and a low of 66 this evening. For tomorrow, a 50% chance of scattered thunderstorms throughout the day, a high of 81 and a low of 64 tomorrow evening. And then on Friday, a 60% chance of scattered storms. Some of those storms may contain strong gusty winds with a high of 82. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 69 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. Deadly tornadoes tearing through the nation's heartland overnight, killing at least 3 people and flattening dozens of homes and buildings. Iowa State Patrol Sergeant Alex Dinkla.
Sadly, we can't confirm that there have been fatalities with this tornado. Also, injuries have been sustained by residents here in the Greenfield area.
In Georgia, 2 key figures in former President Trump's election interference case fend off challengers in their own elections. Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis taking the Democratic nomination by a wide margin.
This is a fight for safety. It's a fight for justice. But it's a fight for the rule of law. And we are just at the beginning of this fight.
Judge Scott McAfee also winning his nonpartisan election for Fulton County Superior Court. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Seven minutes after 8, Mix 1041. Good morning, local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk on Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv and 1013 FM. Good morning, everyone. Well, on Tuesday afternoon, yesterday, we had in our studios the Attorney General of Tennessee, Jonathan Skrmetti. He spoke to us about several legal issues facing the state. One of the stories getting the most media coverage in Tennessee, joining 25 other states in a lawsuit against the Biden administration over changes to Title IX. And here's a portion of my interview with
Attorney General Skrmetti. Another suit that you file, along with 25 other states, suing the Biden administration on changes to Title IX. Tell me about that.
So Title IX is basically the same thing. Title IX is the sex discrimination in education law. So this deals with schools, both primary schools and university level schools. And the Title IX changes mean that if you have a locker room for girls and a boy walks into it, if you question why the boy is there, you don't have to know whether or not they identify as a girl because you're not allowed to ask. So if any boy just walks into the girls' locker room, you are going to be violating their civil rights by asking them questions about it or asking them to leave. It completely eliminates women's privacy. And under this new doctrine that the Supreme Court adopted, the major questions doctrine, major questions are supposed to be decided by Congress, not by the federal agencies. And eliminating sex segregated spaces is a pretty major question. It's not something that a couple bureaucrats can do on the fly.
All right, you can watch my full interview with Tennessee Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti at mixtv.tv. Cleveland Utilities President and CEO Tim Henderson recently spoke to the Bradley County IT Committee about Cleveland Utilities' plans for high-speed broadband internet service. The Cleveland Daily Banner reports that Cleveland Utilities announced the upcoming launch, noting Henderson noted the rapid progress in transitioning Cleveland Utilities to provide internet service, calling it a move at, quote, light speed. The utility also confirmed successful tests of redundant internet pathways to maintain connectivity during outages. Cleveland Utilities will initially offer internet only to customers who receive electric services from Cleveland Utilities. The service rollout begins in mid to late this year, 2024, extending to the Rolling Hills and Free Will Road area, with completion projected by first quarter 2026. Cleveland Utilities residential fiber plans will offer various speeds and costs between $59.99 and $99.99 per month. For more information or to pre-register for Cleveland Utilities fiber service, visit fiber.clevelandutilities.com. And U.S. News and World Report has named Chattanooga the best city to live in Tennessee, and a new ranking of major American cities by U.S. News and World Report. Among the top 150 cities in the nation, Chattanooga ranked number 27. Once called the dirtiest city in America by CBS News anchor Walter Cronkite, Chattanooga now boasts a revitalized Main Street, according to U.S. News, a premier outdoor recreation and hearty startup scene. This according to the author of the article in U.S. News, Mara Friedman, who also went on to talk about, she says, quote, while Chattanooga continues to move toward offering urban amenities like expanded downtown living and the Chattanooga Film Festival, the area's small-town spirit, fostered by farmers markets, tight-knit networks, and owner-operated small businesses, is alive and well. She said Chattanoogans are proud of where they live, end quote. So let me give you some more here. Looking at among southern cities, according to U.S. News, and this is the national rankings now, Chattanooga 27, Knoxville 29, Atlanta number 30, Nashville 50, Memphis 122. And here is the overall national rankings. Naples, Florida, Bridget, number 1. Boise, Idaho, number 2. Number 3 is Colorado Springs, Colorado. Number 4, Greenville, South Carolina. Charlotte is number 5. Raleigh, 6. Huntsville, 7. 8, Virginia Beach, Virginia. 9 is Austin. 10 is Boulder, Colorado. If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
Well, right here where we are. I'd love to visit all of those places, but I can't think of a better place to live.
Fruit Loops, if you could pick anywhere, where would it be?
Say I'd go to Naples.
Okay. All right. Now, Bridget, we're asking people to tell us if they could live anywhere, where would they live?
Mm-hmm. That's correct. Yeah. So call us or text us 614-6499. Bud Kenches says he would live in Pigeon Forge. And then we have Debbie Bishop.
Hey, hang on. Is that, hey, Bud, is that because of Dollywood? Of course, that's technically a severe.
Yeah.
What else, Brenda?
And then Debbie Bishop says West Bend, Wisconsin. Her son-in-law is stationed up there, and she loves it. Not many people on the streets after 9 p.m., a short distance to any of the stores, and she loves it there.
All right, Debbie. And so if you want to let us know, where would you live if you could live anywhere? Call us or text 423-614-6499. I guess we could take it worldwide. So it's kind of like Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide. So not just in the continental U.S.
Andy Morris says Cleveland 20 years ago. Yeah.
Who was telling me Cleveland's gotten too big? Whatever. Well, we welcome all the growth there. At 13 after the hour. And a man who I think should live anywhere but Cleveland is Mark Shepard.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Chevrolet can get you ready for Memorial Day and summer vacations. For the month of May, they have specials on all of their family and personal SUVs. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. Get ready for a splashing good time this summer at the Cleveland Family YMCA outdoor pool. Dive into fun and adventure starting May 25th. The best part, no joining fees between May 23rd and June 9th. Also at the Y, there are no contracts. Stop by the Cleveland Family YMCA. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. Do you need toilet paper? Sun Paper in Cleveland has a great selection. They also have paper towels, disposable plates, cups, napkins, any sort of hospitality.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means 1 person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave. The value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Our legal system is complex, and your case may impact several areas of the law. Don't just hire a lawyer who focuses on one thing. Hire a team of experienced attorneys ready to handle your case wherever it may lead. Call Logan Thompson, one of the area's most respected law firms. From personal injury to criminal and family law, from contract disputes to disability, the team at Logan Thompson will work together to ensure you are well represented and well compensated. Logan Thompson, we fight to win.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Why Rhino come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. Vascular Institute and Vein Clinic are your trusted vein health and wellness partners. This April, take the first step toward healthier legs with the latest cutting-edge varicose vein procedures, such as radiofrequency ablation, Varithena, and VenaSeal. Looking to eliminate those tiny spider veins? The Vascular team can help you achieve desired outcomes and see a reduction in the small red, blue, and purple vessels. At VIC, board-certified vascular surgeons are experts in the latest minimally invasive treatments with a combined experience of over 50 years. Most procedures are quick, virtually painless, and require little to no downtime. Call Vascular Institute and Vein Clinic, your regional leaders in vascular care, at 423-602-2750. VIC is the only vascular practice that welcomes self-referrals and offers timely appointments. They are accepting new patients. VascularInstituteofChattanooga.com.
It's time for your Cleveland area community calendar presented by Tenova Healthcare. Learn more about Tenova Healthcare in Cleveland by visiting them online at tenovacleveland.com.
I'm going on vacation, and we can't do what we did last year. No discounting Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster up to $800. Quit giving away free delivery and setup. And definitely no more half price on Tempur-Pedic floor models. I'll be watching.
Okay, Dad, you're the boss. We're definitely gonna do all of that, but shh, don't tell my dad. Right now at Mermaid, through Memorial Day, save up to $800 on Stearns & Foster and Tempur-Pedic, and get up to 50% off on select Tempur-Pedic floor models and free local delivery. Only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com.
proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Bender Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Bender Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Bender Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, bender-realty.com.
Right now, in a Hardee's kitchen near you, there's somebody hand-breading 100% white meat fillets to make you small batch golden fried chicken from scratch. For a taste that's pure, tender love and goodness, down to the very last crumb. Hardee's new hand-breaded tender platter, 100% white meat tenders served with garlic toast, fries, slaw, and an ice-cold beverage. Order ahead on the Hardee's app.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane. Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Chevrolet can get you ready for Memorial Day and summer vacations. For the month of May, they have specials on all of their family and personal SUVs. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there, and as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com.
All right, Mix 1041. Good morning to all of you. Couple of big contests happening right here on Mix 1041. One of them, Bridget, is current, of course. Been doing this for weeks and weeks. Our Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, Spring Home Refresh, presented by Cleveland Insurance. We are down to about 48 hours, actually less than 48 hours, until we give that away.
That's right. Yeah, so you can get registered for that huge prize package right now at mymix1041.com. Again, mymix1041.com. Stop by or go to our website and get registered right there.
This week of our Spring Home Refresh is sponsored by Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom, over 40 years. Georgetown Road at just off 25th Street. Stewart Road, just down from First Baptist. They've got big time sales going now for Memorial Day. So we go from our Spring Home Refresh to this.
Great destinations and more winners than ever.
It's the 104 days of summer.
Returning soon.
Mix 1041.
Returning this Friday, as a matter of fact, our Mix 1041 104 Days of Summer is presented by Witt's Frozen Custard, Key Street, Cleveland. And Bridget, we're doing something very different this year. We're going to give away prizes for 104 days, beginning this Friday.
Yep. Every single day of summer, we have prizes to give away.
So it's fascinating. We're doing it Monday through Saturday, and we had to have a big meeting to total up 104 days where that takes us. You know what? Actually, beginning Friday, 104 days takes us to the final day of summer. Monday through Saturdays. It actually worked out that way. So part of the prizes include, because we're going to have giving away tickets to some of the most family fun destinations in the South, including Dollywood and Splash Country. And it's sponsored in part by Becky Shoes and Honda of Cleveland. So looking forward to it, getting that underway on Friday.
Right now, in a Hardee's kitchen near you, there's somebody hand-breading 100% white meat fillets to make you small batch golden fried chicken from scratch. For a taste that's pure, tender love and goodness, down to the very last crumb. Hardee's new hand-breaded tender platter, 100% white meat tenders served with garlic toast, fries, slaw, and an ice-cold beverage. Order ahead on the Hardee's app.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Bradley County's Ram headquarters.
All right, it's coming up on 8:30. This portion of Mixed Mornings is sponsored by All Safe Storage. My longtime friend Ed Brown, All Safe Storage. Don't forget Teresa Brown, or she'll let you know. All Safe, over 35 years. They've set the standard in storage and security. Now, Ed, and he's got 5 All Safe Storage locations in Cleveland and Bradley County. All of them have they're gated. They have video surveillance. And listen to this. New customers will get the first month absolutely free at All Safe Storage. So write this phone number down, or I don't know, somehow get it. 423-479-6377. That's All Safe Storage. Also, new customers will get a free local Penske truck rental. Now, this is a big, big moving weekend. Actually, probably the national statistics, probably the biggest moving weekend of the year is Memorial Day weekend. Bridget, I remember you used to try to beat the rent every year around this time. Memorial Day, you'd have to, basically grill at your mom's house every year.
Yeah,
very nice.
pretty much.
How's Mom?
She's good.
Okay. All Safe Storage. So new customers get the first month free in the storage department, but then you get a free Penske truck rental, a local truck rental, 479-6377. You can find out all about All Safe at allsafetn.com. 8:31 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
The Mermaid Mattress Holiday Sale is going on now. Buy select iCool and L&K mattress sets by Mermaid and receive a free adjustable base upgrade only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, partly cloudy skies this morning, mainly cloudy by this afternoon, a high of 86 and a low of 66 this evening. For tomorrow, a 50% chance of scattered thunderstorms, a high of 81 and a low of 64. And then on Friday, a 60% chance of scattered storms. Some of those storms may contain strong gusty winds with a high of 82 on Friday. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 71 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, it's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. Don't forget, Memorial Convenient Care is open 7 days a week in the Public Shopping Center on Paula Parkway in Cleveland. All right, well, it was not a good story for our local county teams in the state tournament, the spring fling yesterday. In baseball, Arlington Arlington no-hit the Bradley Bears 4-0 in the state tournament last night. It is double elimination, so Bradley will play Oak Ridge today at 10 o'clock this morning, Central Time. That's 11 Eastern. So Bradley will play again, but they were no-hit last night. Softball, double elimination. Dobbins-Bennett over Walker Valley, 4-0. These are all the same scores, by the way, for our three local teams. I want to bring in Coach Rowan, our longtime sports analyst here, especially for Bradley football. Coach Rowan, your reaction. Bradley baseball did lose their quarterfinal game, but it's double elimination.
Yep, and Steve, we knew that the Bears had a tough opening assignment there. The other two teams in that four-team bracket, not quite as impressive as far as their one-loss record. Of course, when you get to the state level, at that level, they're all tough and every time out. And Bradley Oak Ridge in various sports is a long, long-time rivalry.
Yeah, 10 o'clock Central Time this morning. We're going to keep people up to date on that throughout the day. Softball, as I said, Dobbins-Bennett beat Walker Valley 4-0. It is double elimination, so Walker Valley softball will play Arlington at 10 o'clock this morning, Central Time, 11 Eastern Time. But, Coach Rowan, we had Meigs County softball. They got a big win over Riverside last night, 14-1, so they advance and play Huntington at noon Central.
And Meigs County, tremendous sports program, one of the better sports programs in East Tennessee as far as small schools are concerned. They've been a powerhouse in particularly girls basketball and softball and football. Jason Fitzgerald built a tremendous program over there in the last several years, and Meigs County is tough.
They sure are. And one more, soccer. Walker Valley had advanced to their first state soccer tournament, but they lost, and that was a knockout game. So Bearden over Walker Valley, 4-0. Walker Valley coached by Ethan Taylor. Walker Valley eliminated, but Coach Rowan, what a great season.
Yes, indeed, and the honor of going to a state tournament for the very first time in school history, that speaks well for their soccer program up at Walker Valley.
Let me quickly get to some national scores now. The NBA playoffs, Eastern Conference Finals, great game last night. Game one, the Boston Celtics beat the Indiana Pacers 133-128 in overtime. Coach Rowan, I stayed up and watched the whole thing. It was exciting.
Hey, I didn't see any of that, but at this time of the year, I tune in because I've told people a lot of times they just kind of go through the motions during the regular season.
Yep.
They do a lot of traveling.
Yep.
But, hey, Steve, when it gets to be playoff time, those guys who are making the big bucks, they play basketball. It's tough.
They certainly do. That's really the only time I tune in is we get in the playoffs. Tonight, the Western Conference Finals, Game 1, hottest team in the league, the Minnesota Timberwolves. They'll host the Dallas Mavericks, 8:30 on TNT. Cubs beat the Braves last night at Wrigley, 4-3 in 10 innings. Braves at Cubs tonight, 7:40 here on Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Well, the real reason that Coach Rowan is here, Coach, East Cleveland.
East Cleveland.
Tell me about East Cleveland, first of all.
Let me tell you, East Cleveland School started, Steve, back in 1947. It's one of the older schools, a brick school. Sometimes we go way back and you have a lot of frame buildings and very few teachers for a lot of students. But from 1947, Cobb Guerin gave the land. Cobb Guerin had a store just a block or two away from the current school. And, of course, his sons, Mitchell, Dennis, Jeff, they all played sports, and Cobb was very much interested in the East Cleveland community. And those three sons went on not just to play for East Cleveland, but for all three of them played for the Bradley Bears, Coach Bill Walker back in those days in the 60s. So Cobb gave the land, and the school closed, Steve, in 1986. Dwindling enrollment, and the building was in need of repairs. So after the students were intermingled in with places like Michigan Avenue and Oak Grove, and maybe even some went to Taylor for a few years, they remodeled the school, did some repairs, and it opened again in just a few years as a Head Start program. But we've been having a reunion every 2 years, and we had tremendous turnouts, anywhere from 110 to 150 people.
Wow.
Bradley Central High School cafeteria was usually the venue, plenty of room, and we had it for over 30 years. I've been associated with it since the late 80s, around 1990. Every 2 years. Well, the last one we had was 2018. We were making plans to get another one underway every 2 years in 2020. And lo and behold, a little bug called COVID reared its head, and it scuttled all of our plans. And we haven't had another one since then, and we're trying now after 6 years lapse to have another one. And this year we're taking it. We've constantly used Bradley Central High School cafeteria. We were thinking in terms back in 2018, maybe for the next one 2 years later, to take it to Faith Memorial Church. I know you have some background
sure
connection there, Steve.
My grandfather, Reverend Littlefield.
But
yes.
Diane Mason
my
was a long-time fixture
Yes.
at Faith Memorial Church, about 50 years.
Yes. Oh,
and
my goodness.
they remodeled the kitchen, did some repair work. It was beautiful. And she wanted to showcase all of the good things that were going on at Faith Memorial Church. And so the committee said yes, and we had plans to take it the next time, 2020, to Faith Memorial Church. Not in the church, but the Little People's Church is where we gather. I guess it serves as a multi-purpose built fellowship hall in a lot of churches. But then COVID hit, and since that time, like so many other people, Diane became ill and passed away just a couple of years ago. And Jerry Mason, her husband, was scheduled to be with us today, and all of a sudden his doctor in Chattanooga told him yesterday that they needed to get him in for some testing, and he had planned this for some time on down the road, and this opened up cancellation, as so many medical areas do, and they said you need to come a little after 9 o'clock this morning. And he tried to tell them, let's rearrange for mid-afternoon because I'm supposed to be on Mix this morning, and but they wouldn't work with only one opening there, so you need to take that. But
Coach, let me talk for just a second about Diane Mason, one of the finest people I ever have known. She, yes, you're exactly right, was so passionate about the church. My grandparents loved Diane. Diane was the kind of person, if my grandfather called her and said, hey, I need so-and-so done, something happened, my God, Diane would do it.
And that is exactly the same attitude that she brought for more than 30 years to this East Cleveland reunion. She was the backbone. You know, sometimes I was out in what I call the spotlight positions, but Diane Mason was, she was the chief organizer and kept our committee going for this reunion.
Coach, I'll tell you, back several years ago, what she would do on Sundays, she'd say, now, can Coach Rowan come in and talk about our reunion on the radio? I'd say, Diane, I'd do anything for you. Absolutely. I'd do anything for Coach Rowan. So whatever you want. And she would set these appearances up over the years. So now we had to deal with Kathy Schenkel-Rowan.
But you know, yes, you notice that Diane would ask if Coach Rowan could come in.
Oh, never her.
She was always in the background, but man, alive, did she work and organize that committee. Let me tell you a good one about Jerry, along with Diane. There was a time when they were going to paint Faith Memorial Church, all the buildings, just a complete paint job.
Yep.
And this was Jerry's vocation for a lifetime. He was a professional painter. Your grandmother, Sister Littlefield, she knew that the paint job was coming up, so she told the council, the deacons, along with your grandfather, now, gentlemen, there is no use in taking any bids on this project. This paint job is going to Jerry Mason and his crew. And you know what? It went to Jerry Mason.
My grandmother Littlefield was a very strong Pennsylvania farm girl. And, well, Coach Rowan, let's get to the details. East Cleveland reunion is this Saturday. Is that right?
Saturday of next week.
Okay, a week from Saturday.
June 1.
I'm sorry.
Right?
Bridget's birthday.
I wanted to, that's your birthday, Bridget?
Yeah. Well, we'll turn it into a party, Bridget, for you. Yeah.
Jerry wanted to make sure that you and Jennifer had a special invite.
Well, thank you very
to
much.
this. We'll invite Bridget.
Yes.
And the good doctor. Just come and we will provide a free meal for you.
Yes, she's there.
Hey.
Brandon's especially there.
No, seriously, if you want to come and meet some of the finest people.
They're wonderful.
They're most of them will be a little bit older than you, Bridget, because our reunion group is aging.
Yeah.
There'll be very few people under 55 or 60 there, and most in their 70s and 80s.
That's great, though.
It's
That'd be a
great.
fun time. So I guess as a call out, you welcome all alumni, is that right?
Anybody who has attended the school. It's not like the typical high school reunions where a particular class, but anybody who attended from the 1940s, and we do have people. Alvin and Beverly Davis.
Yeah.
Alvin was a student in the 1940s, Steve.
Oh, man.
Oh, yes.
Davis Heating and Air. There we go.
Davis Heating
Hello,
and
Keith
Air.
Davis. And I'd say Alvin and Beverly, listen, I think Keith told me they actually watch us now every morning. So hello, Alvin and Beverly.
Before we leave the details, the important thing is tickets are on sale currently, and they're beginning to really pick up down at Town Square. Okay. I was talking with Larry. I went by to see how they were doing yesterday, and Larry has, like he is for a lot of people, he is so cooperative, community-minded. Yep. He's been doing this for us for over 30 years.
Wow.
And sells the tickets, and the tickets will be on sale throughout this week through next Wednesday evening. We've got to cut it a day or two before so we can tell the food people how many to prepare for.
Sure.
But they're $15, and you get your tickets at Town Square. See Larry there for the June 1 reunion in the Little People's Church at Faith Memorial Church. By the way, too, we've got a special group. We've never had this group before. We have some sort of entertainment for about 20 minutes. And Matt Parks and a group from Westwood Baptist Church.
Yes.
4 guys. They call themselves the Appalachian String Band.
That's right. I know
Steve
that.
and Bridget, they play everything from bluegrass, everything from Flatt and Scruggs and Bill Monroe to Bill Gaither gospel.
Oh, man.
Now
we're talking.
It's going to be great. I told them we would, the old-fashioned pass the hat and try to get them a good love offering, and they have agreed to come. And after our meal, we'll have the Appalachian String Band, and we'll just have a great time with a lot of really good people.
Well, one of my favorite people is Coach Earl Rowan. And how many years, Coach, when we start Bradley football? How many? What will this be?
This fall will be year number 59.
Oh, my goodness, Coach Rowan. And by the way, acts much younger than most people I know, has more energy than most people I know, as you can tell. Well, Coach, we think the world of you. We think the world of East Cleveland and what they meant to Bradley County. This will be a wonderful event. Saturday, June 1st.
Saturday, June 1st, and it's going to be, this is a little bit unusual. We have always met at 6 o'clock in the evening. This is going to be a 1 o'clock luncheon.
Okay.
And we're going to try that and see how we like it. 1 o'clock. So festivities will get underway. We will eat about 1:30. Got to have some milling around and talk for a half hour or so. That's a highlight of seeing everybody, you know.
It's been 6 years, so I'd say there's a lot to catch up on. Coach Rowan, thank you very much. Reminder, get your tickets for the East Cleveland reunion on June 1st at the Town Squire. Going to be big. Thank you so much for coming and telling us, Coach.
I've enjoyed it. Thanks for having me.
Anytime.
And, I wish Jerry could have been here, but hey, he had an appointment, so he begged off.
We hope everything goes well. All right, coming up next, Bennett George is going to join us. Looking forward to talking with him. Bennett, the Kayaking World Championships coming up. We got several student athletes this summer who will be competing around the world. Bennett is one of those, and we're going to talk with him coming up next. So stand by, everybody.
Is the #1 cause of adult disability. At CHI Memorial, a team of stroke specialists offer comprehensive neurovascular.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Right now, in a Hardee's kitchen near you, there's somebody hand-breading 100% white meat fillets to make you small batch golden fried chicken from scratch. For a taste that's pure, tender love and goodness, down to the very last crumb. Hardee's new hand-breaded tender platter, 100% white meat tenders served with garlic toast, fries, slaw, and an ice-cold beverage. Order ahead on the Hardee's app.
I'm going on vacation, and we can't do what we did last year. No discounting Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster up to $800. Quit giving away free delivery and setup. And definitely no more half price on Tempur-Pedic floor models. I'll be watching.
Okay, Dad, you're the boss. We're definitely gonna do all of that, but shh, don't tell my dad. Right now at Mermaid, through Memorial Day, save up to $800 on Stearns & Foster and Tempur-Pedic, and get up to 50% off on select Tempur-Pedic floor models and free local delivery. Only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Into our local area, but as far as any kind of storms, they're further off to the west, closer to where that frontal boundary is. It's going to be a big time slow mover. In fact, it's not even going to fully progress across our area. It's going to meander a little bit. So what does that mean for us? Well, it means we do get some additional clouds for today, but no risk for severe weather for us today. You can kind of see that stretching from Buffalo all the way down to Dallas, but we're kind of safely just to the east of that. Now, for tomorrow, there is that slight difference. So Central Plains states, bigger deal for severe risk tomorrow, but our local area has been highlighted under a level 1 marginal risk. So what are we focused on for tomorrow? The potential for some isolated damaging high winds and that isolated hail. So let me time it out for you then with Futurecast. For today, you're just going to see a couple of green blips on here. That's it. Very small in size. That's that 20%, just that spotty, light, isolated shower. Wind coming up from the south today, you get that mix of sun and clouds. For tonight, it's going to be mostly cloudy. Now, this is early Thursday morning with a couple of spotty showers. But once it gets past about 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, we start to see kind of these individual cells that pop up. This is going to be that scattered storm chance that I'm talking about for your Thursday. What you'll notice is it's very much hit or miss. It's not going to be a washout tomorrow. You will have mostly cloudy skies, but there will be kind of this repetition here. You may get a thunderstorm, you get a break period, you could have another thunderstorm that slides in. This is going to continue from about 9 a.m. on Thursday morning all the way until about 10 o'clock on Thursday night. So in between the mostly cloudy skies, but yes, you could get a few spots of those storms and those downpours. Once we get a little bit later Thursday night, that's all going to push out of here and calm down. So for today, 88, partly sunny overall, but at times there may be some mostly cloudy skies, just the isolated shower chance, but you still have the warmth. It's still going to be a nice day ahead. For tonight, 68, mostly cloudy and mild, and then for tomorrow, we're looking at a high of 86 degrees with those skies.
Larry's 100. Larry Hafley, I didn't know. Happy birthday, Larry. Long-time Cleveland fireman. Worked at Life Care for a long time. I guarantee you he's one of the many employees at Life Care who has never met the president, Todd Fletcher, ever. He just sits in his ivory tower. That's all he does. Happy anniversary, Joy and Brandon Key. That's from Joy's parents, Jim and Jerry Veenstra. So happy anniversary. Also, we got a couple other wedding anniversaries. John and Michelle Goodwin, 20 years. Michael and Karen Galloway, 25 years. Hey, folks, don't forget, every Friday now we got that new wedding anniversary prize. All of our anniversaries from the week go into a drawing for a dozen roses from our buddy Ryan and everybody at Flowers in Things on Mouse Creek Road. Thanks. They call and let us know Tommy Perkle is 80 today. They say Tommy's a wonderful husband, father, grandfather, and he's so loved. Xander Cassida just graduated the 5th grade. That means he's now past his dad, Chris, headed to middle school, loved by his whole family, mom, dad, and 2 big brothers. And one of them playing for Bradley baseball last night, of course, had the loss, but they will continue this morning. Jennifer Ratcliffe is 50 today. Our very own Mixed TV producer, Gideon Ratcliffe, that's his mom. Jennifer, happy 50th birthday to you. Birthdays, anniversaries, that's our final check this morning. Want to get them in for tomorrow? Go to our website, mymix1041.com, the Simmons Bank celebration list, or you can text those into us or call us, 423-614-6499. I am so glad to be joined once again by a true champion. Bennett George is a recent Walker Valley graduate, I guess just last week.
Yep.
Bennett is just graduated, earned the top spot as the #1 junior slalom kayaker in the United States, getting ready for the World Championships in Slovakia. Bennett, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, first of all, congratulations on graduating. How'd it go? I mean, 4 years of high school now behind you.
Yep.
How does that feel?
Definitely happy it's over.
Yeah, I understand that. What got you into kayaking? What made you want to do this?
Well, originally I spent a lot of time on the Upper Ocoee where the Olympic section is, where they held the 1996 Olympics. And my granddad actually helped design that course. That's why we were up there all the time. Not the course itself, but in the building, he helped design some aspects of the building.
Wow.
And so I was up there constantly, and I saw these little kayakers going by, and I told my parents, I was like, I want to do that. And they were like, nope. And so after like 5 years of begging them to let me get a kayak, they finally did and took off from there.
Bennett George joins us, qualified and competed last year in the 2023 World Junior Championships in Krakow, Poland? Is that how you say that?
Yep, Krakow, Poland.
Krakow, Poland. How was that? Tell me about that.
It was an awesome experience. The ice cream in Europe is outstanding.
So you're doing the World Championships and you remember the ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
I love it,
yeah.
man. I agree with you. You're currently ranked number 28 in the entire world. Unbelievable. Bennett also competed in the U.S. junior team in Olympic trials this year, won first place, and a member of the 2024 team. So now, Bennett, you're heading to Slovakia next month. Tell me about the preparation for that.
A lot of training, definitely. Me and my dad have set up a schedule, and I'm basically training 6, sometimes 7 days a week, and definitely takes up a lot of time. Some of my friends are like, "Hey, why aren't you hanging out with us?" And I'm like, "I gotta go paddle."
Well, you're heading to the World Championships in Slovakia. Talk about. So tell me about this as far as the difference in kayak slalom. And then also your number one in kayak cross. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so in kayak slalom, it's a multi-gate course. It's like 18 to 26 gates normally. And so that course is just you, and it's timed. So you get fastest time plus penalties, which come from hitting or missing gates. And that's whoever gets the fastest time wins. Whereas in kayak cross, they release 4 boats at the same time.
Whoa.
And so they'll have normally about 6 to 8 gates set up. And these are like big blown up gates that are, you can hit those all you want. And
sure.
They're basically a punching bag. But they release all 4 boaters at the same time, and you're fighting against each other, and whoever gets first to the bottom wins.
Bennett George, he is, as I said, the number one junior slalom kayaker in the United States. Unbelievable. So proud of you, Bennett. And he has the opportunity to represent the United States in the Junior World Championships in Slovakia. The competition, the World Championships, will be the first week of July. And obviously, it's an expensive trip. But as I have here, donations and sponsorships can make this all a reality. Bennett, I know you've had support, but look, it would be great if people would consider donating or sharing. Is that right?
Yeah, definitely. Last year, I was basically completely funded. A few local businesses, but mainly just people. Friends, family, even people I didn't know, people that were friends of mom or my grandparents were sending in money, and that's how I got there. That's how I raised the money to get there. This year I do have some businesses that have helped me out, definitely.
Go ahead and mention them.
Yeah, the Mark Smith Foundation, Rock Creek, and Easy Auto have sent in money, so many thanks to them.
Very, very good. So, and also, if people want more information about how to support you, what would they need to do?
My mom or Mai's Facebook. It's all on there, I'm sure. My mom keeps track of all that. And there's a GoFundMe and a Venmo that you can send money into, and it'll go directly to support me.
Yeah, if you're watching mixtv.tv right now, you see the GoFundMe page. And, of course, Bennett George, as he said on Facebook, or Denise George, would be, you said she posts quite a bit. And
yeah.
Proud mom, I can't imagine, buddy. So what are your plans next year? What's going to be happening with you?
I'm going to UTC to major in mechanical engineering, most likely.
Well, that is just tremendous. Well, Bennett, we could not be more proud of you. Again, the number one ranked junior slalom kayaker in the nation, heading to the Junior World Championships in Slovakia. And now you're going over before the contest, aren't you?
Yes, I leave June 16th.
So you'll be over there a while. Hope the ice cream's good there too, like in Poland.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Bennett, so great to have you back, and please tell your parents we said hello, and your family. They're great people, and look forward to bringing home another big win.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Bennett George, everybody. Again, if you want to get in touch with him, probably the best way, either GoFundMe, look for Bennett George, or Denise George on Facebook, and they have a Venmo account set up. All right, well, that's going to do it for us here this morning. It's been a very, very busy morning. Let me remind you, we had a news-making interview yesterday afternoon with the Tennessee Attorney General, Jonathan Skrmetti. That's a very interesting interview with numerous issues that are going to affect and are affecting most Tennesseans. You can watch the full interview. If you missed it, go to mixtv.tv. Plus, we had a very busy morning here this morning and do the same thing. We'll have clips available of the interviews coming up later this morning. We're also going to be tracking Walker Valley softball and Bradley baseball progress at the state tournament. Both teams are playing for their survival this morning. Both lost yesterday. Walker Valley Soccer also lost. They were put out for the season. We'll be tracking the progress of Walker Valley softball and Bradley baseball as we go along. For MixTV.tv, that's the end of the line for us this morning. Thank you for joining us. Be back tomorrow. For Mix 1041, we're going to send you to a full mix of music to start your workday at 9:02. Good morning, everyone. Stand by. This is Mix 1041.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. And then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Are you a busy man? Listen to how Direct Primary Care Associates has helped men like Mike Kelly.
I imagine like most men, I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. I'm very busy with my life. And the problem with going to other urgent care places is you can go there and sit, and you don't know how long you're going to be, and I have other appointments that I may have to get to. With this, you know when you're going to be here. I was spending over $70 a month medication through my other insurance. Here, I haven't paid a dime. I haven't had to pay for anything. So just that alone in the last 8 months saved me over $500.
Or call 423-650-4831.
One person will win over $5,000 in prizes for your home. That's our Spring Home Refresh presented by Cleveland Insurance. Go to mymix1041.com. Right now, we're joined by our longtime friends at Blood Assurance. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Morning.
Hey, we are doing great. Tell me who we have on the line.
Well, this is Brooke. I am with Blood Assurance, but we have a very special guest joining us this morning. I'll let him introduce himself.
Yes, it's Dracula.
Dracula.
The Dracula. Yes, the actual Dracula. Hello.
Dracula, we're so glad to have you here on Mix 104.1 this morning. And I tell you what, Brooke, tell us what's happening and why we have Dracula on here.
Yeah, for sure. So we are having Dracula's Bloodtastic Blood Drive. It is this Sunday, May 26th, noon to 4, right here at our headquarters in downtown Chattanooga. And this is all in honor of World Dracula Day. So if you didn't know, there is a whole day devoted to Dracula, and our friends with Retro TV are partnering with us. They are in this market. They are Chattanooga-based, and we're so excited to have them here. And Dracula is going to be making an appearance at the actual blood drive so that fans can snap photos.
That's right. I'm going to be hanging out and directing people to where the snacks are and not drinking any of the blood.
That could be a snack for you, Dracula. Is that right?
Well, not anymore. We're going to refrain and show some self-restraint. We're just going to have a good time and save some lives.
There you go. Hey, we're joined by Brooke Katz and Dracula. By the way, Dracula, we do have some people around here who look like Dracula, so you'd have some competition. But, Brooke, in all seriousness for a moment, I know blood donation is at a critical low in this area.
Yeah, it really is. And, you know, this is a time of year. We're going into summer, and I'm sure you guys have heard of the 100 Deadliest Days of Summer. It is when we see a spike in the number of traumatic car crashes running from around Memorial Day to Labor Day. And with that comes an increased need for blood for transfusions in emergency situations. So it's really important and critical that people come out, they donate, they support us, because you have to remember, blood's not something that we can manufacture in a lab. We need those donors and their good hearts in order to save those lives.
Well, we're joined by Brooke Katz of Blood Assurance and also Dracula. Hey, Dracula, you know, Retro TV is very popular in this area. Tell me about Dracula's Kung Fu Theater.
Yes, it's a show that I host from Transylvania in my castle. We show Kung Fu movies because that's the best kind of movie ever made. I have a vast collection in my tape dungeon that my werewolf Pete takes care of, and I just thought it would be a good thing to come down and make sure that enough people are still alive so that my show gets good ratings.
But yeah, I mean, of course, that'd be the most important thing. Hey, Brooke, tell us about the blood drive. Give us the details, if you would, please.
Yeah, for sure. Dracula's Bloodtastic Blood Drive is happening this Sunday, May 26th, noon to 4 o'clock, right here it's in downtown Chattanooga, 705 East 4th Street. Again, Dracula's going to be out there. There are prizes for some of the first few people who come through the doors, giveaways. So we're making it a really good time. And the best part of it all, you do get to meet Dracula, but you also get to save lives.
All right, so I understand that blood donors, they can go ahead and get registered. Is that right?
Yes, you can register right now on our website, bloodassurance.org. You'll be able to find all the information there. And look, we also want to tell people, even if you can't make it out this weekend, we are always here. We always need those donations. So please come out. We're all around the Eastern Tennessee area. We're all around Chattanooga. Please come to one of our donor centers over the summer, because summer is a tough time of year for us. We do see those donations drop because high schools are out, and it's just so important. We know people understand the importance of donating blood. It's just, if we could get people to do it with that regularity, hopefully then I would never have to make another call for a critical need.
Certainly so. Blood Assurance teaming up with Dracula Kung Fu Theater, which Dracula's Kung Fu Theater is on Retro TV, which can be found over the air on WOOT Channel 6.2, or you can find the download free at Real Good TV app or on Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV, Android TV, Apple iOS, and more. Dracula, you're everywhere.
Yeah, you nailed it, baby. That's all the places.
All right. Hey, Vince Gilligan's a fan of yours. Better Call Saul, is that right?
Yes, the man who has been Breaking Bad ever since he made that show. Vince likes it, so you probably will too.
How old are you, Dracula? Can I ask? Is that polite? Can I ask you that?
To be honest, I've lost track, so we'll just say 250.
Yeah, but who's counting?
I'm not.
It's a number.
It's just age is just a number, baby.
That's right. Brooke, hey, Brooke Katz, Blood Assurance. One more reminder about this Sunday.
Yes, please come out this Sunday, noon to 4 p.m. at our downtown Chattanooga headquarters. It's really going to be such a good time. We hope to see you there. Be sure to be selfie ready, too, because we want to see your selfies with Dracula. Share those on social media, and be sure to tag Blood Assurance if you come out and take those pictures, as well as Retro TV and Dracula's Kung Fu Theater.
All right. Brooke and Dracula. Who knows? Maybe a singing group is in your future. A little duo. That'd be good.
Oh, I could do that.
Yes, I mean, it's a little top secret information. I might be putting a little album together. That's it sounds like you got the inside scoop.
Well, it would be the first time, I guarantee you. Guys, thanks so much. It's great having you. And bloodassurance.org, Brooke, is that right?
That is right, and we appreciate you guys so much for highlighting this need. It's so important to have wonderful community partners like you guys, and we're so appreciative of you.
Well, we're very glad to do it. Thank you both very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Mix 1041, and we'll be right back with more great music in a moment.
This news update is brought to you by